Are we live? Is it Friday? Woo! It's Friday. Gang's all here. Ken is in the house. Lisa's in the house. Spot is in the house. Good to see you guys. Woo! What a week it has been. Chris is in the house. Dropping in. Good to see you, everyone. Oh, Allison is here too. No music tonight? Are we just gonna make beautiful music here? What a Friday, guys. We were supposed to have, oh, Sonia's in the house too. Wavy hand, wavy gravy. Melissa is in the house. You guys, I was talking about local, buy local, and buy from folks that you know for the holidays. Go check out Melissa's work, on our Discord. She's got gorgeous work. It's like really unique and amazing. Gotta check her out. I meant to mention you last week, or gosh, last live, because we've been live binging. I think that's a good thing, right? Let's just live binge. This has been quite the lively week. What a roller coaster. Oh, Dustin is in the house. Good to see you, Dustin. I hope that you have been having some very, very good digs lately, getting out there. And tonight, I threatened that it's going to be our grand finale for this box. The never-ending box. I swear, it's bottomless. Like, stuff keeps on just floating to the top. It's magical. Oh, and Brian's in the house. Good evening. Cheers to you and all that you do. You're doing a good job. Thank you, Allison. Yeah, checking out Thank you for the link, Allison. And cheers to everyone that is working hard out there. I know that some of y'all are at work, maybe maybe playing a little hooky, listening to the live stream. And those of you that have worked all week long, hopefully you're keeping warm and you're keeping healthy. I know that there's a shout out to all of y'all that are trying to be on the mend. Hopefully Lisa's feeling better. I know that there have been a lot of people. Dustin's talking about working overtime. And Sean's in the house. Yeah, Sean's one of the people that I was like, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Those of us that are at work. And Dustin is hoping to find some galena. I just like saying it. It's such a shiny word to go along with it. Galena. Spot says the never-ending box like a magma flow spilling over but not emptying. Yeah. Right? It's like a total caldera over there. This here is a definite volcano. I like it. I'll take this magma. This has been some of the most beautiful magma, thanks to Ken. That guy that's in the chat right there, y'all know him. And Randy's with us here in the house tonight, the sand maker. Hello to you. Hopefully your travels have been happy. And I hope that everybody is staying away from some of the yucky weather that I'm seeing. The floor is lava. I can't tell you how often that callback is had. I think every time that we accidentally get a room while we're traveling that has 2 beds, the floor has to be lava and that sort of thing. Don't tell anyone. Lose our 5-star rating. And I'm sure I said hi to Lisa earlier, but hopefully I did anyway. Oh, where was I going? Lots going on this weekend. So Dustin said that he was going to go find some galena. I know some other folks that are trying to get out. It's kind of cool because there's places still that you can go that aren't quite frozen yet. And there's some exciting things happening here in the community, like, of course, the live stream action. Kyle took a break from one day last week, and he's going to treat us to some extra long live streams on Saturday and Sunday. And then, drum roll please, Theo is doing Monday, guys. And so I got the okie dokie to go ahead and make the announcement. Can't wait to see his live stream as well. So he's going to be doing a live sale. And I don't know exactly when he said he was going to log on for that. So you're going to have to stay tuned for that. But you know it's going to be a good time. That one, that the onlyest one that he's done so far was crazy and fun, so it'll be super cool. No, next weekend. This weekend I'm shopping Bluff. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I feel the same way about shopping. I've like done all the shopping this year so far with my fingertips. Not really braving the whole scene out in the stores. I don't know how you guys feel, but woof, that can be some crazy making stuff. And Sandmaker is still hanging out in the Palm Desert for a week. Very cool. Oh, that sounds so good. I love it down there. And I'm betting that it's probably pretty warm. Probably warmer than here. And of course, Theo, Monday is my longest work day. Oh no, I'm sorry, Allison. Should we tell him to try to reschedule that for you? Allison dislikes shopping as well. I do too. No shopping for Lisa. I love it. 68 degrees tonight. Oh, Randy, soak in some of that warmth for all of us. That sounds so good. Yeah, I was telling you guys that some of my friends were going to be trying to head down to the Mojave, and they actually, we got an atmospheric river going on here in Oregon, which, I mean, I don't know when we don't, but it was really, really bad, and so they actually had to can their trip until the coast is clear in a total literal way. And Ken is saying 68 degrees there too. Wow. I'll take your 68 and see your 68. Boy, that sounds so good about now. And Jackie's in the house. Good to see you. I will shop for all of you. Just tell me what you need and give me a budget. The professional shopper, Jackie, is available. Go ahead and act now. That's awesome. I wish. Let's see. And Jackie says that and should probably bring back half of your budget and still get everything that you wanted. All right, and spend the other half on rocks. that makes everybody happy, right? If you can save it, you can spend it, type thing. Sounds like a great arrangement. Cheers to that. Oh, let's see. Oh my gosh, are you serious, Brian? So he says, Randy, you're only 50 degrees warmer than me. That means that you're what, 15 or 18? I'm trying to do math here. 13, yeah. 18. Hey, it's been a long day. I had so many errands to run, and I wasn't shopping, but I had a lot to get done. I've got my procedure on Monday. Hey, Kyle's in the house. He's lurking, and good evening. So yeah, lots had to get done today, and you know what? I had a massive kindness dropped on me today, and like this week has been full of kindnesses, like the Ken and Lisa kindness for the box, and I have a prop here that we get to use tonight from Lisa Kindness, and I'll just alluding to that now. I'll get to that later. And I got an amazing thing that I've been really, really wanting that somebody needed to get rid of. And I just happened to be the recipient. And you gotta love the what comes around goes around, pay it forward kind of stuff. I just got so lucky. So the, you know, things are good just when you think things are not. Like wonderful, wonderful things happen. I'm being cryptic, but it's a good thing. Cynthia, boss is in the house. Good to see you, Cynthia. And Kyle's just working on Obsidian today, so that must be his happy place. And Chris is wondering about Tucson, and I know in the Discord everybody was talking about Tucson coming up in about a month and a half. Who's going to Tucson? I wish I was. I think I'm gonna be like locked in here with my faceting machine, getting some crazy rocks done. I need to give my my faceting machine a kind of like a little overhaul. I'm getting the part that I've been talking about this whole time that I really need is on its way, and so that's good news. And let me get a little caught up here. You guys are chatting quick. Jackie thinks that some of the agates in Minnesota would iris. That sounds good. A feel-good story. Allison loves one. Yes, feel-good stories are so good. We all need more feel-good stories in our lives. Oh, and Cheryl's here. Good to see you, Cheryl. And let's see who else. I think. Oh, and Boot is here. The spicy one is in the house. Good to see you. All right. So Randy is saying that they like quartzite better, but they're gonna be there. It would just be such a fun time to go down there and hang out with y'all. I mean, obviously there's the rocks, but I would love to just. I don't know if I could handle going to Tucson this year, both financially and just like it is like quite an overload. You know, you definitely have to be prepared for that, and you have to have a place to stay. And but you know, quartzite actually don't have to go as far, and that's a good time too. Maybe quartzite. I would consider doing that. And Chris is trying to figure out if he's going to fly or drive. Yeah, boy, you know, you said that it's cheaper if you drive, and I'm telling you, you want every last penny if you're going to. Yeah, right. Randy was just saying that Tucson is overwhelming. It is so overwhelming. And you will lament if you don't have more money than you have. I mean, that's just like, you can't have enough money. To put it simply. So I would recommend doing whatever you can to travel cheaply so that you can have every last penny devoted to your purchases, because I guarantee you're going to leave something behind that, like, you know, you should have been able to buy. It's just inevitable. All right, Jeff is in the house also. I mentioned these a few weeks ago in a live stream, and I promised that I was going to look into where I got them, and what I use them for is actually boring out, like sculpting farther by hand some of the holes that I make in some of the stones, or if you have some like really dainty work or cleanup that you want to do in a carving that you're doing, say with a rotary tool or something like that. These, I looked them up, and they are 240 grit diamond mini files. I freaking love them. I'm sorry they're so dirty. I need to get the silicates off of them. This is like the square, but look at how tiny they are, and so you can craft like inside shapes in a void of a rock if you know you want, or you can go ahead and craft on the outside. But they work incredibly good, and they are from, I couldn't remember where I got them, and they are sure enough from Rio Grande, and they're I believe that they're just called mini diamond files. And so I was on there today watching the silver prices try really hard to creep back down, because I need to make a big order, and I'm just like hoping that I can just get them to creep down enough that, you know, it just doesn't feel really super painful. But yeah, I went back and I looked through my history to see if they were there. And so I have diamond files that small, but not diamond. Oh, rather you have files that small but not diamond. Yeah, I love, you know, like the jewelry files right there. I have a couple sets of those, and you know, they like, it's like Edward Scissorhands, like you're always using them. And so when I saw these, I was like, I love, you know, sculpting. I hand saw sometimes. I was trying to look for the piano wire that I have that's diamond encrusted, that goes into a German style saw, kind of like the hacksaw style frame, and you can saw through rock with a hand saw. And you know, these kind of are the same idea, where you can get some of your fine work done. Tiger Eye is in the house. Good to see you. And so I did want to share that with you, because they don't set you back very much. I want to say that there's somewhere in between like the $13 to like $15 for the set price. And so if you are, you know, needing something to do fine work, or if you don't have some of the you know, bigger muscle tools like the Fordham or whatever, look into doing something that's low tech. And these things work. They're beautiful. And so I'm probably going to be working on some of my Verasite with those, because I got some ideas. And some of the stuff you gotta go slow. You, with a rotary tool, you're like, and it's, you know, if you were going in the wrong direction, it's over before you get started. Sometimes you gotta sculpt slow, especially with softer materials. So anyways, I thought I'd share that with you. Tonight we are unloading this, and we're not going to do a recap, because I thought we were going to get through everything last time, and so I added the recap, and obviously we didn't even get halfway through the other half. Let's see, I think I missed somebody else coming into the house here. Maybe not. Oh, John, did I say hi to John? Hello. John heard low tech and thought someone was speaking about me. So hello all. Okay, that was John's introduction, and I don't know. We might have to fight for the nomiker of low tech, because that might be a few of us. Oh, you guys are talking about shopping for each other or for people in Tucson, and you know that it's yeah, it's kind of dodgy, is what Kyle is talking about with the after you purchase something, and then you taxes and fees and all that kind of stuff. It can be a little deep and dodgy, and so that can be kind of difficult to do. I've seen people do it. And then you have also, like, what happens if somebody's not super stoked with what it is that you were able to get them. So there's that. It would be kind of fun to be somebody's personal shopper. I feel like I got some dog hairs on me, and so I have like itchy places, and so excuse me as I keep on like that. So we are going to go ahead and get right into our box, and I think that it's not supposed to need any water, so I don't even think I have any. And so we're going to go ahead and get this moved over. So hand cam for a sec. And my beautiful ceiling and the desk. This desk has gone through some serious abuse, but it's seen some pretty interesting projects go by too. This is where I do a lot of my my jewelry thinking, where things get mocked up. And so we're gonna get right into it with, there's like this super cool, let's go here first. Looks like we've got some really, really nice shells that are all about the nacre, so the mother of pearl. And are they some kind of a mussel? Um, it's a good desk. Yeah. You know, I can't be precious about desks. I had a very, very nice desk when I had the art gallery. You know, the whole gallery was well appointed, and so it needed to be precious. And so many times, you know, I'd go to do a project, and I was like, no, 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 can't do it on the nice desk. I like things that you can use. So let's see if we can't get ourselves a little bit closer, and we're gonna do the flippity floppity so that we have sharper in there. And so pen shells for the Naker. Yeah, pen shells for Naker for the wind. Wind. These are going to be super fun to play with. Inlay, anyone? I've been shopping for an electric acoustic ukulele, and you know, sometimes you've got the whatever they decided to inlay with, or that there isn't any, or whatever, you kind of look at it and go, huh, you know, maybe I should do the job. Because I it's not like I want something that's overly fancy, but I also would love to have something that's kind of pretty and has some nice details to it. Anybody out there do their own? They are a lot bigger. Those are just the base of the shell. Wow, cool. This would be huge. All right. I feel like all the things that have a silent K, why is Naker not one of them? Or a cuss sound, right? Put a glass on top of the desk. Yeah, Soul, that's a wonderful idea. It could be... it could be too late for this desk. Fake nails, right? Just there we go. I love it. Yeah, no, glass is a wonderful idea if you're trying to preserve things. I also I love having, like, wood has a great feeling to it when you are trying to, you know, oftentimes, like right up here, I have, you know, different boxes of gems, and I'm usually like mocking stuff up, and you know, it's like wood's got a nice tooth to it. It's okay. This is solid. I could refinish it if I needed to. But anyways, these are super cool shells. Thank you very much for that. Might have to redo a ukulele. That is just gorgeous. Love it. All right. And I'm just getting caught up here and getting into the bag. I think that's... Oh, wait, no, there's another bag in here that's open already. And look at these guys. So pretty. Look at these beautiful shells with these patterns. So bright, so beautiful. And you know, it's interesting. You guys are having a conversation in the chat about cash, and you know, like I personally love cash. And thank you for bringing or including these, Ken. They're going to be awesome. They will definitely be useful. I love shells. Like stop not liking shells. I absolutely adore shells. So they will definitely find a use. If not like for display. I love organic displays for when I'm displaying jewelry or other things. So these are going to be super duper fun to use. Thank you. All right. But back to the cash thing, you know, I love cash and they want to get rid of it. But it is is as handy as it is. It's been around for a long time for exactly that. Oh, very nice. Florida fighting conchs. You know, I'm surprised that they didn't get in a brawl in here and get broken. These are really neat. Mineralization on the one knocks out the fluorescence, but nice color. So, oh, okay. So the mineralization knocks the fluorescence out. I'm getting it. Wow. Wow. And so I presume that like are you saying that these are fossil conchs? And thank goodness that Ken is in the house so that we can ask him questions. And Victoria is in the house. Good to see you. Happy Friday to you. Love them, says Sonia. And Kyle, when sending cash is actually best to disguise it as a bill, not a card. Got it? Shells are awesome, says Sonia. Big time, for sure. These you need your new prop for, Karen, says Ken. Okay, so we're going to kill the lights. Kadoosh. And kadoosh. And I wish I could make it even darker in here. I wonder if I did... Okay, hold on. I might even be able to make it a little darker. That's not doing much. And that's not worth it. It's the computer screen just having a bit of light here. Okay, and let's see what we can... Ooh. So this is Karen's new black light, guys, a UV light, and wow, that is really bright. Lisa got this for me. Thank you, Lisa. And I'm gonna have to figure out how to best film while using the black light. How cool is this, guys? That is so, like, it's strong enough to be able to do this, like burn out the picture. That's amazing. And Bob is in the house. Karen, I know you like opals and shells. Did you see what Jason, Black Opal Direct, has from his dad of an opal inlaid large shell? Yes, I did. Is it Jason? Yeah, I like that hinged shell that had all of the opal that was put on it. This is so pretty, you guys. Wow. Okay, so I'm kind of, it's hard for you guys to see. Maybe I get you closer. Let's do this and see if I can't hold this right. Yeah, look at how orange that is. Wow. Ken and I were having the funniest discussion about the world of the UV light and how all of a sudden everything has those like blue dots on it because, you know, dander and dust. And I was like, okay, right away, realizing that there are things that you don't want to see in your house because there's like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize there was so much dust over there or whatever. And so it's pretty funny, but wow, this is really cool, the lighting effect. All right, so let's check this guy out. And so this is the one where I think you were saying that it got knocked down a bit, but wow, look at that red. What's going on there? That is so cool. That's happening. Wow. So I'm also catching up here really quick. It's hard to steal your identity using cash, right, Randy? It's, yeah, you know, it's the easiest way to do business. It really is. Like, there's no waiting. There's no like, well, you know, I hope that drops into the account, or, you know, it's just, it is what it is. When I was in business with my brick and mortar, you know, I was also easily cleaved into a deal. I was ready to make deals if somebody was holding cash, and so, you know, it is a good thing, I think. And Kyle is bringing up the IRS point. Yeah, it's hard for them to know exactly what all has happened. So I would say that so far the UV light is a great big win. Thank you so much, Lisa. And yeah, I of course, as soon as I got this, I went exploring through some of my own stuff. As far as the fossil shells go, Lisa was making a comment about how some obviously glow more than others. Let's see if I can get this for you guys. This is one of the fossil shells from my coast, and look at like how different the colors are. You know, the pockets of agate are going one way, and then you've got like this beautiful bright orange. At least it's bright orange for me. I know that it's probably not the best quality for you guys, but that whole thing is glowing like crazy. Really pretty colors going on there. So yeah, some more than others. Jackie's talking about she lives in a town where people still write checks for a gallon of milk and a loaf of bread. Isn't that funny? When was the last time that you wrote a check? Somebody was asking me about checks. So I was like, whoa. I don't have any anymore. I haven't had business checks for a long time. Everything seems to be, you know, on a card. It does make it a bit easier for me and my accountant if everything is done that way, for the business anyway. When I'm paying for things. But when I'm receiving, I don't mind getting cash at all. Wow, these are very cool. You know, I think I've said it on my videos before. Some of our fossils that are like this here on our coast contain things sometimes. Like whatever their last meal was. I wonder if the ones from Florida might have the same thing going on. Yeah, Jackie was saying that her bank doesn't even offer checks. Yeah, so true. And some people still pay like their utilities and that sort of thing with checks. And so Ken is saying that these are all Pleistocene fossils from Sarasota County. I honestly don't know the bivalve names usually. You know, that'll be a fun thing to do, to look these guys up. And I guess I should probably, I didn't turn the light back on because I assumed that we would probably be wanting to hit these guys. And sure enough, yeah, look at all that, nice and orange, very pretty. Gorgeous. I love the way that this shell is tiered, like those kind of looks like samurai mail, you know, like the protective mail that they would wear. That is so pretty. Love that. Could just I don't know. I love fossils and shells, so I could look at that for hours. All right, beautiful so far. What else do we have here? I grabbed the twins when I find them and picked up that solo one when I was walking to the mailbox because it was there. Nice. Nice. This is a channeled whelk. Oh, wow. How beautiful. You're not getting sleepy. It's only the beginning of the weekend. You are feeling energized. That is my hypnosis for you this evening. What a cool shell. It just is incredible to me that they are in such good condition. Some of ours are in fair condition, we don't have whelks, but because they're filled in again with like the agate, calcite, that sort of thing. But you know, they are usually pretty rough cuts, and they're filled in with like a concretion material inside. And these guys, like, how did they survive all this time being just empty? It's amazing, you know. But I guess you guys don't have pounding surf kind of like what we have. That makes sense. And catching up a little bit here, and we'll hit this really quick to see if it does something. It looks like fingerprints. I got fingerprints. That's cool though. Some interesting oranges and greens in this. Gotta love what organic, you know, that's funny. What happens with an organic thing. That's super cool. All right. The channeled whelk, everybody. Bravo. Good show. All right, moving on. Maybe pan out a little bit right now. So here's my new black light. Very excited. So Kurt had an idea for the podcast of doing a black light show. What do you think of that, guys? Shall we do that? And a stomach and a foot. I wonder if we're talking about the insides of these shells. Gas never goes down in the winter, that's for sure. And Ken said that some of these shells do actually have concretion too. All right. Boot called it Lawrence whelk. And that is what I called the first whelk that I ever got. And that one was from Theo. And so these guys will be definitely joining my my onlyest Florida fossil shell, which was Lawrence whelk. And if I remember correctly, this was an olive. And this is a beautiful one. The one that was earlier was calcified. And so this guy is a beautiful example. I mean, oh man, these are so elegant. Look at those lines. So pretty. Very cool. Very elegant shell. And it's a lettered olive. Hey, she remembered. I'm learning stuff. In the bag of random shells, you have a couple modern ones of these. Oh, very cool. Oh, very, very cool. And Jeff was saying that he might have a piece or two that fluoresce. Very, very cool. Don't know if that thing's show enough in a video for a UV show. Yeah, what we'd probably end up doing, Jackie, for like a UV podcast. Oh, and looks like Chris thought it would be cool. Is you know, lights down low, and for our shows and tells, maybe even we usually send videos and stuff like that to Kyle, so we can always do something like completely blacked out for that. But that might be a fun thing. Look at the inside of the cat's paw. That is cool. Wow. So is the cat's paw like, would it be a clam or an oyster? Like, you almost wonder if it grows nacre things in there. Like it almost looks like it's doing like a mabe thing in there. That's neat. Is there a filter for cameras to film UV4? That's a great question, Ken. That would be worth looking into. I say you dress in UV reactive clothing. What a good idea, John. Wow, look at, oh my gosh. Look at how orange this thing is. Well, both of these. That is so fluorescent. Look at that. Wow. You know, so if I actually, I'm gonna hit the light in my room here really quick. Hold on just a second. I wonder if that's gonna help a little bit. And now I have to hold this even farther away because that's burning good, you guys. That is so hot. Okay, let's get closer. Not that close. There we go. I mean, that is, it looks like, you know, when the octopus puts on its, like a, you know, it changes color for protection. It totally looks like an octopus that's like hanging out on the reef. Wow, that is extraordinary. Well, like, we'll have what you're having, Karen. What are you having? Seeing octopi and whatnot. That is so super orange. Well, this is fun. I like it. Okay, so what did I miss? Did I felt my fish? Kafelka fish? I need to go back. What did I? Yep. Gefilte fish. Brian, they are pink. And black out box is a good way to film your fluorescent rocks, like I did my short on my page. I'm going to have to check that out, Bob. And yeah, blackout box would be a really, really good plan. You guys need something to look at when I'm trying to catch up. So now you can see that it's kind of dark in here, but I think that if we're going to be using the light, we should probably leave it kind of on the dark side. I think you can see well enough. You guys aren't afraid of the dark, are you? Oh, look at this. Oh, that's a pretty... Wow, that is wild. What an outstanding texture. And it is nutmeg. All right. A nutmeg. I love it. That's cool. Should I check it out to see if it fluoresces? Will the nutmeg? Oh, yes. Now, how interesting is that only certain bands of it do? That's crazy. So I guess perhaps this has something to do with the way that it permineralized. Wow, that is just super hot. Like Charlie Brown sweater. That is so cool. And I'm catching up. So Chris was talking about how he was looking into filming UV and got results for cameras and lenses for thousands of dollars and gave up fast. Yeah, step away from the super expensive. Yeah, especially, you know, if it's for fun, not necessarily because you want to, you know, you're doing some kind of serious research or science. Yeah, we're just doing it for fun. We don't need to spend thousands. All right. Wow, I really like this shell. Nutmeg is just amazing. You know those grids of the universe, or like planetary, or like the black hole and stuff like that. That's what that reminds me of, is when they do like the topography with a grid that's expanding and contracting. That is super neat. And the shell figured that one out already. Brian thrives in the darkness. Nice. Okay, has anybody ever watched Ren and Stimpy? I love the one when they go to the Galapagos, and then there's like the little, like, I think it's like a albino dragon wren or something like that lives in a cave. It's actually really funny. Okay, that was like a super weird tangent callback. Spiral Babylon is what this is. And that is beautiful. This feels like one of the contemporary shells. And it looks like it has such a cool giraffe pattern. That's pretty neat. Could shed some light on this guy. Ooh. So you get an idea of the colors anyway. Yeah, that definitely looks contemporary. Oh, wow. You love shells. Shells are good. All right. And let's see if, just for giggles, what does it do? Oh, yeah, that's on fire. Oh, the Spiral Babylon is wow, it looks so, like, with the blushy in there, it looks contemporary. Oh my gosh, it just hasn't been completely minerals replaced. So this is a fossil. That's crazy. And yeah, it's totally got the UV representing. That is just beautiful. Because we could not see that giraffe pattern going up into the dome. There's what we were looking at. It hasn't been mineralized yet, and yet the parts that have been mineralized are just glowing. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. See around the other side. Yeah, there you go. Have to figure out where to put the light so that we don't lose it. That's neat. Dust on my hand. It's all blue. Awesome. Gotta love the light show. Thank you, Lisa. Loving it. So Babylon, Spiral Babylon, that guy right there. So Ken is saying the parts on the shells that glow in patterns like the stripes on the nutmeg were natural colorization. Got it. All right. See ya, Chris. Thanks for swooping by. It's been fun having you hang out. See ya. Oh my gosh. All right. This is a spiny jewel box. Oh my goodness. Look at this thing. Wow. I'll say that is so cool. I remember this shell from when we had Wild Kyle on our show. And I believe that he brought one on, and I was so sick jealous because I thought it was like the coolest thing ever. And look at this. Now I've got one in my hand. Thank you, Ken. Wow. That is just awesome. And it gets awesomer. That's fantastic. Wow. That looks like the back of a dinosaur. And that's appropriate because I believe that this is a pretty old fossil. I mean, maybe not quite reaching back that far. I like how we almost have the Fibonacci spiral situation going on here. Looks very fractally. What interesting texture, though. Look at those scales. And then, of course, we have these fantastic horns that grow out of each of the, I don't know if you call them whorls on this, but oh wow, that's just so deluxe. Yeah, I could just gaze at this for hours. What a cool specimen that is. Wow, now I have like a fantastic tumbled rock collection and a fossil shell collection. This is amazing. Wow. That's just really neat. It's just really neat, like to have like the understatement of all time. Deadly dino clamasaurus. Clamasaurus. I love it. Dino clamasaurus. Yeah, boot. Awesome. I love it. That's the chimera that we have going on right now, for sure. So, Ken says, the parts on the shells that glow in patterns like the stripes on that nutmeg were, oh, natural colorization. Right. I did cover that already. And Kyle is back, scheduling the live sale. It is tomorrow. Yes, indeed. Don't forget, because we're all going to be there, and it would be a pity if you didn't come. And so Ken says that he puts them all at the late Pleistocene because I am old and broken and don't dig deep holes. Hey, man, I am offended by you calling yourself old. So let's not do that. I don't think you're old or broken. So those are the ones on top. Got it. Very, very cool. And Bob's Rock says, when I go camping, I always take a UV and search the area that I search during the day, then at night. That's a great plan, Bob. And then you get to see some of the interesting UV reactive bugs too, like the scorpions, right? Oh, look at this. That's a cool shape. See, it doesn't seem to be in focus though. There we go. The shells have such cool configurations. Here's another one. It's looking at you. Getting stared down by the fossil shells. How cool. Wow. Okay, these guys are alphabet cones. Nice. And let's see about their... Oh, look at that. That was a total surprise. Surprise. So these guys look so chill and just kind of white, right? I mean, now you're probably kind of seeing it a little bit because of, you know, having seen it in the UV. But, oh, it's strobes. It's a disco party, you guys. Doot, doot. I didn't know it had the strobe factor. There we go. That must be the alphabet part, is kind of like how they call some of the opals Chinese writing. Wow. These are so cool in the black light. That is such a cool pattern. It does look like writing. Ooh, look at that. Wow. Yeah, Ken's like, these are the best. Oh yeah, these are definitely a favorite. Those are so cool. I just love how they look. Let's take a little tour around there. Yeah, like it looks like hieroglyphics, you know, in the wall. That one's awesome. Let's see about you. And it looks like, you know, each one's going to have its own different hieroglyphics. And how cool is that? Like what kind of, what billboard is yours saying to the other shells in the neighborhood. Wow. That is just surreal and wild. Very cool. Boy, am I ever glad I got the black light from Lisa. This definitely would not have been as fun of a show without that. Thanks again, Lisa. Far, far out, says Sonia. The strobe broke the feed. Sorry about that, Bob. These are super serious shells. A pair of day glow earrings right there. I know, to wear to the rave. Oh, it's good. Oh yeah, Kyle, I got my light from Lisa. So we can do that black light special that Kurt was suggesting. I think that would be a super fun use of our time. And who was it? Was it okay, I'm gonna do it. Was it Jeff or Brian or somebody else? See, you guys are not interchangeable. You're individuals. But somebody said that we should be wearing day glow, or maybe it was Randy. I don't know. This is cool. It's very, very cool contour shell, almost lipid-like. And this is a slipper that totally fits. Slipper. And you know, it almost also reminds me of the devil's toenails too. And one of my favorite YouTube moments of all time is Kyle's, or not Kyle, I'm sorry. I'm sure there are Kyle favorite moments as well, but this one's a Theo favorite moment when he did the stop motion of all the devil's toenails. And if you haven't seen it, then you need to go see it. I'll ask Theo what video it's in, but it's hilarious. He did a very laborious stop motion. This one doesn't glow so much. It's just beautiful. It's like a swan. That's what it's got going for it. It's just pure grace. Awesome. All right, here comes another one. On the Bell Vibes, you could look at the inside too. Oh! There's stuff on the inside. Okay, maybe not so much that one, but that one's got a really interesting little kind of body chamber. Thank you for suggesting the inside, Ken, because, oh yeah, that is actually kind of orange on the inside. So it's bigger on the inside than the outside. It's like a TARDIS. Let's check. Oh, man. There's like the sun in there. Whoa. Can this be my favorite shell? Oh my gosh. Very, very, very orange. It's just blowing out. It's blowing out my phone with the oranginess. It's just like the center of the sun. That is so cool. Remember how I was saying that I was loving the warm tones like during the last live stream? Yeah, this is like, I'm just going to sit here in the dark and look at all the warm tones. So good. Okay, another one. Another one. It's coming. It's coming. Watch out. It's in your face. Right here. Here it comes. Ooh, wow. Look at that shape. Got dangerous curves going on here. That's another elegant, I mean, you know, for lack of a better word, you think of the engineering, the natural engineering that goes into these and how mathy they are, you know, the step formula and everything. These are just, you know, sculptures of grandeur. And I love the soft lines of this one. That one's just pleasing. It's like a cloud. Tulip snail. It's like a cloud or a tulip. Let's have a look at it under the black light. Oh, look at that. I love what they do. Oh my gosh, it just looks like a white shell, but then wait for it. Wow. You know, it just looks like there's embers in there that, you know, like talk about the hot lava that we were before. It's just full of lava. You see it from the other side. I don't know which one's best for your viewing. But that, yeah, that just looks like there's a fire inside this shell. That is incredible. Wow. That is fancy. I'm sorry. I'm like speechless. I'm just like totally taken in the beauty of that shell. That is amazing. And you know, I wouldn't say that somebody could think this was simple, not like, you know, not that it doesn't have something going on, because it's got such pretty curves to it. But I mean, who knew that it had such a riot of design in that permineralization? So cool. I wonder how many times she's going to say "so cool" in one episode. That could be, should be like a special number that everybody, you know, puts in how many times I think I might say that, and then you could win a prize or something. Kind of like our live stream bingo that we also need to do. This is a gorgeous shell. Looks like maybe another from the Welk persuasion, or what have we got? It's a lightning Welk. Ooh. Tell Kurt to watch out. That's lovely. Whoa, don't drop it. We've got some nice padding here from all of the wrapping paper towel. Speechless. Boom. Right, Sonia? There's our Fibonacci, our Fibonacci-ness. Well, that's cool. Yeah, makes a better drinking game. I'll agree with that. We should, okay, there's Steinkern, and that's cool. And you guys are gonna be like rip-roaring by the end of this thing. Those are the ones with the reverse spiral. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh, you guys do know about this. This is like, you know, flushing toilets on the other side of the earth, except for that they all turn this way, except for the anomalies. And this is the anomaly shell. Oh my gosh, this is so cool, and I have one. Woohoo! I can't believe I didn't. I'm disappointed in myself for not like realizing that right away. Yeah, what's different about this shell than this, like all the rest of them? Oh, that is so cool. Yay! Okay, let's look at this further. Not stealing the spotlight, because it's also very fancy. That is awesome. And the music thinks so too. Like perfect music for another shell that Karen thinks is awesome and is going to put underneath her pillow. There's a small modern one of those in the bag of mixed shells as well. Okay, I'm gonna fish that out. These are so special. Wow, and I'm holding it in my hand. That is so cool. Like, how many times am I gonna say, oh, that is so cool, everybody drink? How many times am I gonna say, and I'm holding it in my hand? It's so special. There might be another drinking opportunity there. Yeah, totally. We're all rocking out here. Yeah, that is amazing. Ah! Oh, so cool. Ah! We have to drink again. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be really bad. Steve's gonna wonder like why at the end of my live stream I'm like underneath the desk. This nice desk. That's okay, honey. I'm finding a piece of glass for it. Ooh, 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 look at this. Ah, yeah. That's cool. You keep saying that's so cool. I'm going to be saying I have to visit the urinarium. Man, I always say skip to the loo, but I might have to steal urinarium. That's pretty cool. It's like the vomitorium. Now this is some nice coral. That was nice. I love that pattern. And so, oh, hello, Mr. Turtle Montana. Nice to see you. Did you see Wild Kyle's recent video with the UV reactive shells? No, I didn't. You know, I'm going to have to go check it out because we're definitely having a love affair with that tonight. I could just keep that going for sure. One for a drink, one for a snack. I like that, Sandmaker. And so, you know, go grab your chips or your ice cream or your chocolate, whatever, some popcorn, get your snack, get your drinks. Oh my goodness. Okay, everybody. Everybody say hi to Judy. That's my mom. Can you see her in the chat? So welcome to the chat, Judy. Good to see you. And she says, wahoo. All right. So that's a good one. Mom, we're in the dark because we were using the UV light. I don't know how long you've been hanging out, but oh, I wonder if I should use it on that. Lisa here got us a UV light to use, so we thought we'd just hang out in the dark. Oh yeah, that's like super orange. Very pretty. Yeah, for the next live stream, I could go ahead and put nail polish on that has secret codes in the nail polish that you can only see under UV. We'll make it fun. So Val is wondering, so how big was the whole coral if the polyps are that large, right? Like, unless this particular species of coral has large polyps. Oh my, your polyps are so large. So lovely. So Jeff is saying, I can't wait to get a textile cleaning gun to clean out the corals I collected. They will be so pretty. I'm sure we would all love to see that, Jeff. And everybody has said hi to Mom. Awesome. Thank you, everybody. And Ken says, thanks for making Karen to Judy. We like her a lot. Yeah, she did a good job. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy that she took the time. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, Lisa loves the corals. So do I. And rock moms rock. That's for sure. Brian. And Mr. Turtle Montana says, my grandpa had large polyps, but they didn't look like that. Oh gosh, no. Oh gosh, no. Not agatized. Excellent. Good to know. Let's see. But is it UV reactive? Yeah, we got some orange. Some more of those great big beautiful stars, or radiant suns, or whatever you deem this this texture to look like. Let's see. There you go. A little bit of space jazz funk to go along with this somewhat otherworldly Terra here. That's pretty neat. Wow, man, I could totally trip out on that all day. All right, secret glow polish paint. Surely I have something like that around. Yeah, I should have. Around Halloween, they always have a lot of that sort of thing around, nail paints and stuff like that. There could be some, maybe even in clearance by now, since it's going into Christmas. Get me some nice UV reactive nail polish, you know, just to complete the experience for you guys. I'd do anything for you guys. Certainly that. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's fancy. Oh, that reminds me of like castle spires. That is so pretty. I was trying to get closer. I don't know, like my phone probably doesn't love like the dark and trying to do a big magnifying job at the same time. But that's quite excellent. And this is, survey says, an apple murex. Hopefully I said that right. If not, you guys can all heckle me in the chat. Looks like there's like, are those little Barneys there, or was that an odd growth of the original shell? That is neat. Okay, she gets the light. Orange, you happy you checked? Yes, I am. Orange, happy checking. And Val says, I guess it boils down to question mark species, is it? Dang, I started a tangential. Very pretty. And Mr. Turtle Montana, you do anything for us, but the real question is, what would you do for a Klondike bar? Klondike bar. Woo. Didn't quite roll off the tongue. What would I do for a Klondike bar? Probably not as much as I would do for you guys. If I'm being honest, you guys mean even more to me than a Klondike bar. But I'm not sweet treat motivated. So there's that. This looks like that fruit, or rather the vegetable that grows. I think it's like some kind of like a cauliflower or whatever. Like especially from the top, looks just like those green vegetables that look so pretty in the grocery store, but you're not entirely sure if you want to eat it. That's lovely. Yeah, I think that we need to do a UV light show for the podcast because this is so much fun. And like we could just, you know, the podcast crew could like select its most dazzling UV lightables. Let's see what we've got here. Nope, I said it right. Oh, excellent. Say it right. Chowder. Say it right. Seems like I used some glow-in-the-dark model paint on the last clock I worked on. That's a good idea. Is this an moment? I have cherry cheesecake, says Lisa. Well, your cherry cheesecake actually sounds pretty good. I just have I'm like one of those people that just goes for the salty thing more than the sweet things. I'm just salty. I'm a salty dog. And yeah, are they artichokes, Randy? They're pretty darn cool, whatever species of thing they are. I'm going to turn a light on, everybody. Hopefully I don't blow you out here. That wasn't that bad. Oh, no, there. I'm watching it in my screen and there was a delay. Maybe it is bad. Let's see. You need to look at the Utah stuff. Oh, okay. Wait. Ken made a suggestion. Off with your lights, said the Queen of Hearts. I just so happen to have some of the Utah stuff right here. And nothing up her sleeve. Oh, what? Look at that, you guys. Oh, that's super cool. Hello. Nice. Those green bands, though. Wow. Hey, Ken, do you know what's glowing green? What is that, then? I mean, the Utah stuff was like rhyolite and agate, right? That's insane. Look at how bright that is. Dang. I'm trying to get out of my own way. I'm making a shadow. Sorry. Let's get closer. Hello. Wow. Wow. This live stream is brought to you by, wow. That's so cool. Have a drink. That is so cool. And what else was I supposed to look at? See, it's all dark in here now, so I can't see. I'm gonna turn on one light. So you said something about the pet wood, I think. Let's see if I can't grab a little bit of that. Here's some of the pet wood. Yeah, it was just sitting right over there because I haven't really cleaned it up much. Let's see what happens. So some more orange. Wow. Very orange. Got some dust. Don't judge, people. Yeah, that's hot. Like that's another ember. Trying to get you close and glowy at the same time. I'll get this dialed by the time it's a podcast time. Nice. Boy, that rind really wants to sing. That's nice. Very orange. Let me get that more centered for you. Do I have my UV protective glasses on? No. I just won't look directly in. Something is growing on that rock, LOL. Yeah, probably dust. And John just also mentioned the Wild Kyle recent video with the UV light and capturing those shells. We will definitely have to do more of that. And Allison, brought to you by the letter wow and the number cool. Exactly. Drink. And Mr. Turtle Montana says Jared from currently rock hounding just released a video where he was using a shortwave UV and it was crazy. Yeah, Jared does some awesome things as well, for sure. We have Florida dust and some Oregon dust. You know, everything gets so super duper dusty here on the coast with, like, we've been having crazy winds, you know, like 40 knot winds and a lot of rain, and that kicks up a lot of sand rather. And so everything's always just crazy with dust. So it's all good. Mineral tungsten also glows blue. Awesome. I wonder if, like, from all the burrs that I use and everything, there could be a fair amount of tungsten around this studio as well. And Soul says, I'd like to see Wild Kyle take a UV when he dives for shells. That would be really, really neat. Not sure if they have waterproof ones. They should have. I mean, if they don't already, then they should now, for sure. All right, so let's see if we can't pan out a little bit. We've got a box to open. I did take one thing out of this box already. It wasn't that I was like trying to cheat. I think I'm going to use this or leave this disarray here because you guys, that's just a nice backdrop. I mean, these things are so cool to see. So, okay. There was a note that I was asked if I would like the right or the left, and I had no idea what the right or the left of anything was, but this was the determining factor for what I got in this box. So it's in the bubble wrap. And this also contains, you guys might remember from night one, there was a crystal ball. It's upstairs because I was so excited that I took it up there and I was showing Steve. And so or it's not a crystal ball, it's actually a fossil. Let me see if I can pan out a little bit more. No, that's it. It's one of those fossil spheres. 1,000 eyes, I think, is what Ken said it was. And oh, this is a World of Rockhounds box. Is Kyle like recognizing this box? Let's see. All right. Ooh. And we have a whole bag more of insanely cool texture. I think that those are so cool. And yeah, Kyle says seems familiar. I reuse a lot too. Thank you so much, everybody, for recycling stuff. I mean, if we're going to have to use packaging, we might as well, you know, let it make the most mileage as possible. Let's see if we can get some focus. Ooh, there we go. There's some big pulp skin, you guys. That would look so cool cast. Like, you know, just depending on how much of the texture that would pick up, that would be a neat starting point for a project. So don't be surprised if you see this cast in the theater near you. Yeah, that is so cool. All right, so we've got a super neat bag of these guys. Are these guys fossils also? That box went from Oregon to Florida and then to Oregon again. That box has been around. Wonder if these guys, they don't do the orange thing. Yeah. Cool light, Lisa. Good choice. I'm loving it. Very, 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 very cool. All right. And Cheryl says, gee, Kyle, we only buy your rocks for the boxes. Because, yeah, everybody's just after the boxes. And, oh, Ken is up here saying that's modern stag coral from Minnesota Key Beach. Awesome. Beautiful. I'm so stoked to have some modern coral to put next to. Oh, no way. Oh, no way. Oh, this is so cool. Oh, wow. Okay, so more egads. Oh, this is so cool. Aww. I can't tell you how much I love this. That is so sweet. And so Kyle is saying it would be funny if Karen sent it back and then Ken sent that back again. Yeah, you know, actually, I need to send Ken something. So, you know, that's actually going to probably happen, Kyle. Isn't life funny when it's real? And so you know, I think that coral is just a phenomenal beauty in and of itself. I mean, this incredible rigid plant. And I always used to say that the desert plants always reminded me of like a coral reef. And we only have a bit of coral at my house. Steve collected it when he was on, you know, sailing the seven seas as a commercial fisherman. And so we have a few specimens around the house, but not very many. And this is amazing. Thank you so much. What a beautiful, beautiful piece of coral. And I like it's really neat how bleached it is. Like that is just so beautiful. All right. And it did have a little breaky guy, but you know, that's super cool too. I'm probably going to put that under the microscope. Have a look at the structure. Super sweet. Yeah, no tears. No tears for the breaks. All right, you guys, I can't believe it. We're almost to the end. We are almost to the end. We're to this beautiful velvet bag, which every rockhound needs to have their beautiful velvet bag of all the sweet things. Oh, no way. You guys, you know what this is. You know what this is. I'm thinking that Ken pulled a Marlena. So should I untape it? This is crazy. No tears. There's no tears in baseball or rock hounding. Kyle will have to change the name to Around the World of Rockhounds. Yes. And Jeff said that looks like the shape they get when they pour molten aluminum down in an anthill. Yeah, isn't that interesting, Jeff, how like there's repeated patterns in nature that come from completely unrelated things? I love that. That is so cool. It's kind of like the fractal thing. And Kyle should start a traveling gnome box, Cheryl. Absolutely true. Yes, that does need to happen. And Ken says, mirror shatters and formless reflections of matter glass, hand dissolving in ice, petal flowers revolving. Yes. Sung. You have to sing that, actually. Oh my gosh. So, do I untape the thing at the end? Wait till you see spot. There's a note. Okay, that's what I thought. So I untaped the note, right? It looks like a mag light. Yeah, it's not just a mag light. I'm going to see if I can't get this to work for everyone. This is so insane. This is the best mag light flashlight I've ever received. This is so cool. All right, reading the note, guys, because that's what you do. That's the thing. Okay, this mix contains carnelian, amethyst, aventurine, citrine, Swazi agate. It looks like Montana jade, or Montana agate jade. I'm like getting ahead of myself because I'm so excited. Dyed quartz. So synthetic yag, and marbles for polished material. The marbles I used as filler for tumbling obsidian and other glasses. They have been tumbled. Also, there are in here raw are brucite, kunzite, Mexican apatite, garnet, and synthetic sapphire. The bottle of swap out material also has a piece of India moss agate. Oh, it was a swap out material. Okay, nice. There you go, guys. That's what the Maglite does. Thanks, Ken. How cool is this? I'm sorry if I'm not like super dead on as far as like getting you guys in here, but isn't this cool? Wow. Maglite kaleidoscope. Thanks to Ken and original idea from Marlena. Let me see if I can get us in there better. Coolest kaleidoscope ever. Oh, I'm gonna just be sitting here tripping for the rest of the evening. Oh, this is so cool. Nice. Let me see if I just hold it there. Oh, that's good. No, don't go there. It's kind of hard to revolve it, guys, and keep you guys in the shot, but yeah, there we go. Woo! Light show. Isn't that the best ever? So Marlena did that, I think, for a Maker's Challenge, and I am so happy that Ken decided to fashion one. Let's see what we've got. Some folks talking about the Fibonacci sequence. Very, very cool. And John says, now that is super cool. Nice job, Ken. Yeah, everybody en masse needs to, like, yeah, appreciate how there's a lot of work involved to making this work right. And so I think that's so fantastic. Put on some Floyd and enjoy, right? Totally. Or some Dead. Yeah, both are available. There's a small bottle in the bag too. Okay, there's a bunch of like those little guys. So I have these guys too that Ken shared. And so, you know, like I'm going to definitely be sitting there tripping too. I've been playing some, you know, of course I had to learn Wish You Were Here on the uke and some Dead tunes. And so I'll be playing, I'll be picking, I'll be grinning and tripping. Let's have a look at the backup vial, shall we? That was a great grand finale. Was that not the coolest grand finale of Ken to like make a rock kaleidoscope for all of us to view all the pretties? Yeah, that is so cool. So that can go in there and be a replacement. Like if I should ever get bored with all of the gorgeousness that's in the kaleidoscope right now, there's a refill. I love it. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. I don't know. Like if I was any kind of a, let's see. There we are. It's dark in here. Guys, it's dark. I'm scared. If I was any kind of a smoker, I'd be like, that was good. But I'm not, so I can't. But that was one amazing box. I just put the empty box back in there, of course, because I have to send it back to Ken, and that's it. We did it. It only took us 3 live streams to get here, guys. Amazing, but we did it. And you were here for it. We did. We wore that word out. We totally did. Yes, Ripple is a great song. I've been trying to perfect Ripple. It's a little out of my vocal range, so I have to change like from top to bottom. And in the ukulele's vocal range as well. And so like it's kind of funny. It changes octaves here and there, but Ripple is a super sweet song for sure. A Faceting Queen. Who's that? Yeah, you could totally market that device. It's such a cool kaleidoscope plan. Very, very cool engineering there. Getting down. Thank you, Bob. He's saying, you know, great box from Ken and a good show. Thank you so much. And Val was saying, yeah, we wore the word wow out. And Brian is hoping to get the instructions for the kaleidoscope. I agree. Yeah, and so Ken was saying go check out Marlena's video for the Makers Challenge. And Randy, who knew a box of rocks could be so fun? I think all of us did. You know, all of us that are receiving boxes of rocks from each other, which is always one of the coolest things. You know, what a neat language we have to share with each other, that the minerals from our region we can share with these people from other parts of the country, other parts of the world. And it's always a thrill to see these things that you don't have the capability to go find. And so I know that most of our community exchanges rock boxes, you know, one way or another. Either you're buying them from somebody like Kyle or Theo, or you're doing a rock box exchange with another channel or friend. And I think, you know, it is one of the coolest ways to extend a a gracious gift and a wonderful thing to receive. So thank you so much, Ken, for like the most amazing rock box. I just can't, you know, you think about all of the things, the fossils and the tumbled rocks and all the rough. There's just so much that I can't believe you fit all of that into just a medium box. This isn't even the large one. I mean, forbid if Ken ever makes anybody a large rock box. It's pretty amazing. 395 so cools. Yeah, Bob. I believe so. So I just said it. Cheers. And everybody's passing around the information about the Makers Challenge. Thank you, guys. Yeah, Theo's Makers Challenge. I think hashtag Makers Challenge will take you to the different set lists for them. And so I believe that was 2022. It could have been 2023. And so, you know, just kind of go to the hashtag of the Makers Challenge with the year, and I believe that'll take you there. And let's see, Ken says, helpful hint, if the lenses get all scratched up in the kaleidoscope, Headlight Restorer brings them right back. That's a really, really good suggestion. I love that. Val says, exemplary job. And Brian is thanking everyone for the information. Yeah, the UV definitely spiked the so cool factor for this evening. Wow, it's like I'm losing my voice a little bit. And Spot says, I can't imagine the time and effort you guys put into that box. All the genuine affection. What a gesture. Thank you, Ken. And I assume Lisa. Yeah, Spot, you're bang on. I mean, Ken definitely the master culprit, and then Lisa definitely partially responsible. And so thank you guys both for your incredible generosity. You guys are awesome. You know I love you guys. And John was saying, people don't forget to hit the like button for the channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. YouTube loves it. And if you want to go ahead and even if you leave a hi on the comments, YouTube loves that too. So if you want to drop a little comment, I always forget to leave comments on lives because you're like, yeah, it was a great time. I was chatting the whole time. I was leaving all sorts of comments. But in the comment field, they love that. Right now, I'm not monetizing my lives because I feel like, since, let's see, we went for about an hour and 40 minutes tonight. We went almost 3 hours on part 2. And I just don't feel like it's awesome if you guys have to watch ads through that. And so I don't monetize them. And so it's nice if you guys leave a comment. At the very least, YouTube knows that it's being watched and appreciated, and hopefully we'll push it even though I'm not monetizing it. And so, because I'm working a little bit against the algorithm for letting it be kind of like a free watch or whatever. You know how these things go. whatever. Oh, somebody hit the hearts. That's funny because we almost made it without the hearts going off and annoying those that get annoyed with that. Oh yeah, Brian says large rock box, like 6 live shows, right? Don't do it. Don't do it, guys. Nobody do that. That would be bad. Like we were joking around on the Discord is like a mini series. Oh hey, Rocky's in the house. Good to see you. Oh, and Allison said it was her. You know, I like the hearts. I'm kind of a dork that way. So join us over there on the Discord all week long if y'all want to just hang out, show off your rocks and the shows and tells. We do have a buy and sell section in there. We have a randomness section so that you guys can talk about whatever you want, and people do. We have a schedule in there so that if folks are wondering, you know, if somebody's video is coming up, like people post up there when their video is going to come out. So if you don't get notifications on YouTube, you can always go and fly by the Discord and see if somebody's got something going on that afternoon, especially if, you know, you're just sitting down to do some work and want something fun to work to, which is exactly what I do. And oh, Ken says that I got a comment on my last live. Oh, okay, I will. Thank you, Ken. Definitely. Today, blurry. I was running errands all day long. I can't wait to be here in my studio with all my rocks that I get to play with. And I'm going to be doing some faceting. Like stuff has been live, or rather the special orders have been crazy. So trying to keep up with that, and the hair sticks, and so I think there's some there should be a handful of them left on the website, but I'm going to be making some more, so everybody's got some choices as far as those are concerned, and more pieces of the collection are coming out as well. But I have been like working on the special orders too, and so I'm really trying to get some new work up on the website for you guys as well. So that should be happening next week. Because I'm going to be a little bit out of commission after this weekend, getting the teeth taken care of, and then we'll be back on track. And so again, thank you so much. Oh, I see the button blocks part of the chat box. I see. So you don't want to miss what people are saying. That makes total sense as far as the heart button goes. Gotcha. All right. And Mr. Turtle Montana says that they pay for YouTube Premium. Best decision of your life. Yeah, because then you don't have to watch any of the ads. I do the same thing, but I'm also very sensitive to those who have the ads, and you know, you don't need that in your life either. Those are so annoying when they come up in the middle of something that you're trying to watch. I can't even imagine. So, do I have a link to the Discord? Does anybody with a wrench, could you sprack out a link for Mr. Turtle Montana for the Discord? That would be super cool. You can push the chat box up to see what's in it. That's true. That's Cheryl. And so you guys know that tomorrow, I believe that Kyle said that his live stream has been posted. If Kyle's still in the house, there you go. Thank you so much, Ken and Allison. You guys are awesome. Yeah, join us over there on the Discord for all the fun that we have going on over there. And you know, there's a lot of help over there too. We talk about faceting, we talk about lapidary. So if you have questions, or you know, you want to ask somebody about how much they like a machine that you're looking at buying or something like that, is very helpful. All right, so here comes Kyle with what time they're starting tomorrow over there for the live sale is 10 a.m. and you know it's going to be long, so that's going to be a good time. And let's see. All right, use the one that Allison put up for the Discord. Okay, and then John, off the subject, query for me, do you ever do any painting on glass? You know, that's interesting that you should ask that. I have 2 windows that need to be painted. one for a friend and one for myself. And I have done some painting on windows and glass, mostly in acrylic. And so 48-hour live sale. Yeah, 2 days. It's going to feel like that for Kyle, but there's going to be some amazing stuff. And Kyle, are you still having a sale? Like, is there still a sale option for your thing as well? And so I'm wondering now if John's got a project that he is doing to do some painting on glass. But at any rate, so we have the live stream tomorrow. We have the live stream on Sunday for Kyle and his sale. And then Theo is going to be doing a live stream on Monday for his sale, and he's been working like for days and days and days getting stuff ready for that. And so that's going to be pretty amazing. Can't wait to see what's going to be coming by as far as that's concerned. And so you've got a whole weekend schedule of like I said last live, it's a podcast sandwich. So that is going to be super fun. And so John says that he's recently been working on abstract glass painting, sort of Pink Floyd-ish genre. That sounds really cool. Can you show us some of that, like over in the Discord maybe? That would be really super neat to see, John. And so Kyle says, yep, inventory. The old inventory is 25% off until the end of the month. And then, of course, showing new inventory as well, and it'll be a mix. There was some like hot new inventory that was like passing by on the last live stream, and I know that he's been shopping and unboxing a bunch of stuff that we kind of got a little look at last time, so it's gonna be super fun. And then Ken says you guys could go in shifts. Kyle sleeps for 8 hours while Theo does his sale, and then Karen could come on, or whoever, 24-hour rock shopping channel, you know. It's not a bad idea. Like rock TV, that would be sweet. So yeah, we'll probably be chatting over some sort of option about that at some point. We've got our own little cable network or whatever. All right, so again, you guys, thank you so much for coming. Thank you for hanging out and enjoying Ken's beautiful rocks. Ken, thank you so much. Lisa, thank you so much for the support. All y'all out there, thank you for the support of the channel and the rest of this community. You know, we all make each other so happy, and the whole community gets stronger together. And so to you, cheers, have a wonderful weekend. Get out there and do some either hounding, play with your rocks, do some lapidary, or if you're shopping, shop local, shop with somebody who is doing all this fun stuff, and support that. So there's your cheers, Steinkern, Prost, all that good stuff. I'll see you tomorrow on Kyle's Live. And until then, keep rocking, guys. Thanks again for joining.